Today, I'm going to talk about what I learned from my 100-day semen retention streak. This is my first time ever talking about this topic on my channel. I've been seeing it a lot on my homepage, stuff like that. So, I thought I might as well try it out. See if anyone can relate to my experience or be inspired by, my experience and what I learned, what I went through, and how it made me a much better person. So I first started my semen retention streak. It was around the beginning of 2024. I don't remember exactly what day it was, but it was in January, like early January, similar to it now. So basically a year ago today. So prior to semen retention, and I'm talking about like weeks on weeks, like semen retention, not just a day or two. That's easy. I'm talking about weeks on weeks. Man, prior to doing this long run of semen retention, I was lazy. I was getting tired quick. I was working out so much, but my muscles still weren't like in the shape that they used to be or were supposed to be. My muscles weren't as solid. I didn't have as much ambition. I would just want to get high or drink. After I got out of work, I hated going to work. It made me push off a lot of my goals when it came to YouTube and my clothing brand. I felt less confident when interacting with people. Like I just wasn't as sharp or on point. I felt more anxious and more anxiety. On the backside, once I went a long 100-day streak on semen retention, I lasted until like April or May before I cracked. But bro, my clarity was so crazy. It was almost like I felt like I was a kid again. I felt like more in tune with God. I felt more whole. It was actually crazy. I had so much motivation. I was waking up earlier. Before semen retention, I was waking up at like 11, 12 o'clock in the middle of the day. Once I got on semen retention, I was up by 8 or 9 every day. Even if I didn't have to work, my body would like naturally wake me up at like 5 or 6 in the morning and I'll go back to sleep. But, if I went to work off of like 5 hours of sleep, I would feel normal, And that's because when you go on semen retention, you are literally harnessing that power that is so strong it can create a life form, that God-given power. When you are on semen retention, you have more of God in you. Like, there's no exaggeration. Your muscles, like I hit 225 so easily. I didn't bench for like a year and I hit 225 easily. My first ever time trying to bench press that amount of weight. I had so much motivation to do YouTube. I was dropping videos consistently. I was still talking to girls prior to, but it just made me want to talk to women more, just interact with women and feminine energy even more. I felt more confident. It was so much easier for me to talk like how I am now, and everything was just flowing. I didn't feel as much anxiety. I didn't feel empty. I didn't feel alone. And it's because you are more in tune with God, man. I'm telling you, it is literally a cheat code. Feel like a superhero when you're on semen retention. Your muscles look better. I was reading more. It made me want to read. It made me want to learn new stuff. I comprehended new information much easier. I wasn't really, of course, I still don't like going to work. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 forever, which I won't, but I didn't really dread going to work as much anymore. I looked at it as like, this is another day closer to my financial freedom. I'm going here to get this resource, this amount of paper for me to invest into myself, whether it's my YouTube career, whether it's my clothing brand, whether it's other stuff that I do. Semen retention changed my life. I'm telling you, I kept seeing videos, about people talking about it and things like that, but I kind of just didn't believe people because I didn't have the discipline to actually do it myself for that long. But I'm telling you, once you pass that 3rd or 4th week, you immediately feel a change. You just feel so in tune with your emotions. You're so much more clear-minded. You're controlling your thoughts more. And when you combine this with not smoking or not drinking, or once you start eating healthy too, oh my goodness, that's like the icing on the cake. I'm telling you, but semen retention is really the root of like fulfilling your purpose. It made me realize I'm here for a reason on earth. It made me stop wasting as much time. It made me want to be nicer to people, help more people. It just literally made me better in every aspect of my life. Semen retention also trains your mind for like long form dopamine and not like short term. It didn't make me want to, have constant short-term dopamine. It didn't make me want to be on my phone all day or smoke vapes all day or whatever it is, eat candy or whatever. Like, I just felt more at peace. I was okay with being bored at times. So semen retention is really a game changer. I don't want you guys to sleep on it. When you go on these long streaks, like months on months, I think the most I did was like 3 months and some change or something like that. It was over 100 days for sure. Like, you feel like you can conquer anything in the world because you really can. It made me almost feel like a video game character. Like it makes you realize your goals actually aren't as far as you think or as unattainable as you think. God's power, you can literally do anything you want in the world. And it made me realize too, like, I have to be very conscious of who I'm giving my seed to in the future, because you really have to know your worth. You really have to be bougie when it comes to releasing your energy and who you're releasing your energy towards. I finally realized my worth, and that, I can't just be giving it to anybody. You're just happier in general. Your skin looks more clear. I know my skin's breaking out a little bit. It's probably because I eat a lot of candy, or because my beard's coming in, so it's irritating my skin right now. But my skin is getting a little better. It makes your jawline and your facial structure look more defined, because literally when you're releasing every day, or even every couple days or once a week, you're losing bone marrow when you release. And I heard you lose blood when you do it as well. But when you go months and weeks holding that stuff in, it's almost like, you're a Ferrari. The more gasoline you have in it, if you have a full tank compared to just a few drops of gasoline, the car is going to drive and operate completely different when it comes to actually driving it, and when it comes to how it performs when you're just sitting in it, how the AC performs, the lights that pop up on the dash, everything. So you definitely want to be all in, and you want to have all your power and all your resources. That's how I thought about it too. I just can feel my brain functioning differently. I'm not as easily distracted. I'm not missing out on something if I don't go to the bar with my friend, or, things like that, man. And it made me truly realize, it made me more picky with who I'm dating. And I don't want to lead anyone on, because I know how it feels to get your heart broken, I guess you could say, but just to, figure out you're not on the same page as somebody. And I don't want to waste anyone's time. I don't want to waste my time either. It literally just makes you feel on top of the world. Not even on no cocky stuff. You just feel like you're one of God's children, because you literally are. It makes you feel like how you did prior to when you started releasing. I think it's going to be very hard to reach your full potential if you do not have sexual discipline, because most of the world, they're releasing their seed, and most people in the world aren't happy. They don't have the car or the house or the type of family they want or the job they want. They don't have a good connection with God for the most part, and they're just not in the right spot in life. And I realized, you're really in that 1%. If you can hold your seed, if you can control, you are very, very dangerous. You can literally shake the world, be the next person to create a different type of car, or be the person to make this new iPhone, or be the person to give 50 million to charity, build crazy buildings, free apartments in your hometown, do crazy generational run stuff, groundbreaking stuff, man. And I also noticed people are just more attracted to you when you're on semen retention, because you have more energy. And especially girls, they can feel that. They can feel your masculine energy. I've noticed when I'm on semen retention, to me, I feel like I'm a good looking person already. So I do kind of get, a little bit of attention or eyes on me, wherever I go to a certain extent. But when I'm on semen retention, it's times 5, times 10. You can just feel the feminine energy, trying to gravitate towards you. When girls might look at you, they're like something's different about him. They can literally feel your energy, and it's almost refreshing to them and a breath of fresh air, because a lot of men don't have a lot of masculine energy in this day and age. They act like females. Women like leadership, and they can just feel that you're on a different time, and that you're, really in that mode. You feel so locked in, bro. I'm telling you, whoever's watching this video, whatever young man, whether you're older and you're trying to get your life together, there's no certain age for you to have your life together. But what I'm saying is, man, I don't think people can reach their full, true potential if they do not have sexual discipline, man, because you're going to be unstoppable. I'm telling you. I hope you guys can learn something from my experience. This is a 100% true story. Comment down below if this resonates, or if you've tried it before, or went on a semen retention run, or if this relates to you, or if you had any other questions that I didn't cover in this video when it comes to, my journey and stuff like that, man. But it will truly change your life, man. I've leveled up so much this past year since I've started, taking my life more serious. My finances have grown a lot. My relationship with God has grown a lot. In the gym, I've been eating a little bit healthier. So much more obsessed with greatness, and with every day when I wake up, I make my bed. My room is always clean. It makes me want to clean my car. It doesn't feel right if I'm driving around in my car smells, or the floor is not vacuumed, need to wipe down the seats, whatever it is, man. It just makes you so obsessed with greatness in your life when it comes to everything. My bathroom has to be clean, my laundry has to be done, everything has to be on point, bro. I'm telling you. So I felt like I had to make this video. I don't know who needs to hear it, man, but just keep going, man. Try semen retention. Comment down below. Come back to this video. Comment, what you've learned from your journey so far, or if I should make more videos about this topic, or comment any other topics you guys want me to cover when it comes to self-development, for men or women, if you can relate to it. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, man. Road to 100K subscribers. I appreciate you guys for your time. Be blessed. Go make a change, and go be you. We out. Link in bio for my clothing brand website. Real legendary status. Go copy some Drip Man, Drip Star, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go.